Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. Counting on Duggar family reboot in the works. Counting on fans might see the Duggar family on TV again following Duggar Vuolo's latest podcast. TLC parted ways with the family following Josh Duggar's arrest in April 2021. Since then, insiders, documentaries, and books that put Jim Bob and Michelle to so many controversies have surfaced. However, Jana's recent wedding brought the family back into the limelight, and it seems a reboot of their show may be in the works. Keep reading to see why. Counting on. Fans beg for a Jana Duggar and Stephen Wisman special episode. Jana has already uploaded 2 new vlogs after her wedding with Stephen Wisman, but both videos were filmed before they got married. The Counting on alum has yet to share if she's going to upload a full video of her wedding like Jill and Jessa. Some fans hope it will get released as a special episode. This comes after several crew members were spotted at Jana and Stephen's wedding. Many people believe that they were at the event as guests, but Duggar's latest podcast tells a different story. Duggar family reboot in the works. Duggar Vuolo recently took to YouTube to upload a new podcast episode with Jeremy. The Counting on alums took a deeper dive into Jana and Stephen's wedding. Jana expressed how happy she was for her sister, adding that she's been holding back her tears throughout the ceremony. She couldn't help but cry when she saw the TLC crew celebrating with them outside the lobby. Then we walk out to the lobby and out come the crew members, and I started crying. Joy Anna started bawling, she added. Duggar then said that it felt like a reunion, and they were able to hang out with them and catch up with all the things that had happened. However, some Redditors speculate that there's still a chance TLC filmed for Jana's big day. According to some, there are several screenshots from Jana's nuptials showing some cameramen at the back of their house as if they were filming something. It sounds like they were filming if they came back to the house after the wedding, and there was a camera person in one of the photos of the first dance. Is TLC going to be producing a wedding special? Considering no video of the wedding has been released yet, I think this is an interesting idea. I think Jim Bob invited them, and for them to get wedding footage, I think they are trying to figure out a way to resurrect the show, or plan a new show or a special. Jim Bob would sell his children, grandchildren, and their lives to the devil, in the guise of Christianity, to make a buck. Counting on. Jana Duggar likes an odd comment. Another Reddit thread also caught Jana liking an odd comment in one of her recent vlogs. The comment says that she would love HGTV to offer her family a show, adding that they feel bad for how Jim Bob was misjudged online. According to some, it shows that the Counting on alum wants a shot back to the reality TV world again. But many commenters doubt they're making a TV comeback, especially with the controversies Josh's arrest brought to the family. Maybe she quit reading after the Heck show part lol. Do people really think HGTV is going to work with her? TLC and HGTV are owned by the same company. I don't think HGTV is going to give her an ounce of time, for obvious reasons. I think it's more about wanting a shot at an HGTV show than the part about her dad. We all know she wants to be Joanna Gaines. Rumors are swirling once again about the Duggar family, and this time, the buzz surrounds the possibility of a reboot for their hit reality show Counting On. Ever since the original series was canceled in 2021 following Josh Duggar's legal scandals, fans have been left wondering whether or not they'd ever see the famous family back on their screens. But now, with whispers of a reboot floating around, loyal viewers are eagerly speculating on what this new version might look like, and whether or not the Duggars are ready for another run on reality TV. But with everything that's happened, is a Counting On reboot even feasible? Let's dive into the rumors, challenges, and potential format changes that could redefine the Duggar legacy. A family under scrutiny. The Duggar family rose to fame on 19 Kids and Counting, showcasing their strict Christian values, large family, and unorthodox lifestyle to millions of viewers. However, the show was abruptly canceled in 2015 due to revelations of Josh Duggar's past misconduct. The Duggar family attempted a comeback with Counting On, which focused primarily on the lives of the older Duggar children as they navigated adulthood, marriage, and parenthood. But in 2021, that too came to a halt. following Josh Duggar's arrest on child pornography charges. This left the family's reality TV future in question. With the Duggars' reputation tarnished and public opinion divided, many wondered if a reboot would ever be possible. The years that followed saw the Duggar name linked more to scandal than wholesome family entertainment. However, the family's large fan base remains loyal, leading to the current chatter about a possible reboot. A fresh start without Josh. One of the biggest questions surrounding accounting on Reboot is whether or not the show could succeed with Josh Duggar still looming large in the public eye. His arrest and subsequent prison sentence have cast a long shadow over the family, and fans are divided on whether the Duggars should return to TV in light of his actions. But some argue that a reboot could focus solely on the younger generation, the Duggar siblings who had little to no involvement in their brother's scandals. This would include fan favorites like Jessa, Duggar, and Jana Duggar, who have remained relatively scandal-free and still maintain a large social media following. In fact, many fans have expressed interest in seeing how these siblings continue to navigate their lives away from the strict oversight of their parents, Jim Bob and Michelle Duggar. Rumors suggest that a reboot could focus more on the Duggar children who have distanced themselves from their family's fundamentalist lifestyle, like Duggar Vuolo, now living in Los Angeles with her husband Jeremy Vuolo. Duggar has been open about re-examining her beliefs and exploring a more modern lifestyle. A show centered around her journey, and possibly that of her siblings who have also strayed from their parents' teachings, could breathe new life into the Duggar brand. Duggar and Jeremy leading the charge. Of all the Duggar siblings, Duggar Vuolo seems to be the most obvious candidate to spearhead a reboot. Over the past few years, Duggar and her husband Jeremy have built a life that is markedly different from her upbringing. Now living in California, the couple has embraced a more mainstream Christian faith, written books, and become social media influencers. They garnered attention for their willingness to question the stricter aspects of their upbringing, and fans have been eager to see more of their journey. Duggar's popularity could provide the perfect launching pad for accounting on Reboot that focuses on her modern life and evolving beliefs. Her fans have praised her for her openness and vulnerability, particularly in her recent memoir Becoming Free Indeed, where she discussed the spiritual abuse she experienced growing up in the rigid teachings of the IBLP, Institute in Basic Life Principles. By centering a reboot around her and her siblings, who are also evolving spiritually, the show could attract both diehard fans of the Duggar family and new viewers curious about the Duggars' more progressive paths. Jana Duggar's next move. Another Duggar sibling who could play a major role in a potential reboot is Jana Duggar, the oldest daughter and one of the most intriguing figures in the family. Known for being single at the age of 34, an anomaly in Duggar culture, where most women marry young, Jana has long been a source of fascination for fans. Many have speculated on why she hasn't married yet and whether she's holding out for the right one, or if there's something more complex going on behind the scenes. A reboot could finally provide answers to some of these questions and give fans a closer look at Jana's life outside of her family's expectations. Given her close bond with her siblings and her involvement in various family projects, a focus on Jana's life, her thoughts on love, faith, and independence, could bring a new dynamic to the Duggar narrative. Fans have been rooting for Jana to find her own path, and a reboot could give her the platform to share her journey in her own words. Will Jim Bob and Michelle be involved? One of the most controversial aspects of a potential counting on Reboot is whether Jim Bob and Michelle Duggar, the parents of the massive brood, would return. As the patriarch and matriarch of the family, Jim Bob and Michelle have always been central figures in any Duggar-related content. However, their role in covering up Josh Duggar's past abuses has led to widespread criticism, and many fans feel they should no longer have a platform.